Hello, take two. I got a call. This is a quick little video. I wanted to talk about how I structure sets with most exercises. I don't do things based on studies, first off. I really don't care, I guess. I don't care what a bunch of other people have to say when it comes to strength training. I don't want to sound too arrogant, but what I've noticed is my personal trial and error is better, and what I end up saying ends up many people end up learning years and years later. I remember, well, right now you got knees over toe guy. I don't know how long he's been around, but I've been doing stuff like that since I started training in 2012. I have an old YouTube channel. I made all the videos private. I think I'm soon I'll make them all public again so people can. They're embarrassing videos. That's why I made them private. I was a newbie, and I didn't have much YouTube, I guess. Like internet was horrible. I couldn't watch YouTube. I didn't have an education, I guess you could say. So everything I did was just based on my own gut feeling, which a lot of the stuff was stupid. Some of the stuff was actually beyond me. Like, I was better. Which was stupid stuff was usually because of my ego wanting to lift more. Anyways, how I structure sets. Anyway, the old YouTube channel, that'll be something I look forward to several months from now, possibly a year. I like to do pyramid type sets. Many people do. I'll start off with a light weight as my warm-up. Actually, I won't do any weight. So right now I'm doing some seated curls with the new curling bar, trying it out. Doing some seated curls where I sit flat butt on the ground on my bottom, not on a chair, not on a bench, on the hard rock ground where I'm currently at. And I start off with the bar and 18 pounds, and I did it 40 times. Then I put 48 pounds, did it 20 or 25 times. 68 pounds, 15 times. And just now I did 88 pounds, 20 times. It was easy. I don't know if I can curl more with this new curling bar versus the other one. Don't know yet. I don't really want to know. All I know is I am weaker. I've taken a lot of time off overall. I'm 15% weaker. Back, legs, chest, shoulders. I'm having some shoulder issues. I think it's from work. It's the only thing it could be. I haven't had shoulder issues in a long time. I had my left shoulder had some issues due to a torn bicep. Oh man, I'm getting off topic. Anyways, I work up, decrease reps, but after that is mainly special to me, I guess. I like to do a lightweight and high reps to incorporate some endurance. So right now I'm doing an isometric hold. I like to incorporate isometrics into almost every single exercise I do. So I'll do an isometric hold. So I held the 88 pounds in the center position or slightly above parallel. And then my arms steadily fall down. I think I held it for about 30 seconds. And that's it. Just one isometric set. For almost every exercise. Squats, deadlifts, all of them. Most of them that you can do. It's not like you can do an isometric hold on power clean. But then I like to do slow eccentrics. I like to practice setting things down slowly. So I'll lift up a heavy weight, and then I'll lower it slowly. And I'm going to do the same thing with the same weight, 88 pounds. And I'm going to do that as many times as possible. I think if I went to failure on seated curls, I think I could do it like 30 times. Doing the slow eccentric full curls, is a seated curl is kind of like a dead stop half curl. I'll probably only be able to do it like 10 times with a slow eccentric, like 5 seconds down, 3 to 5 seconds lowering it down. I'll do one set of that, and I'll like to do that with every exercise I do. Now, another thing I like to do is, bodybuilders, they typically do drop sets. Well, I don't really do a drop set, but for the finisher, I'll pick a really light weight. It won't be like a failure set, but on curls, for example, it'll be like curling. I think I'll do 38 pounds 100 times. It won't be great form. I'll just be banging them out. 38 pounds 100 times. Just getting some endurance in there. That's another set I'll do. Now, something else I'll do is I will purposefully move the weight slow. You have the slow eccentric. I will do a slow concentric, where I'm lifting it up. Deadlifts, squats, bench press. I'll do it on all exercises. Is that beneficial? There's lots of people that say it isn't. Some people say it is, I guess. I don't care. I'm not a power lifter. I'm not an Olympic weightlifter. I'm not a strongman athlete. I'm not a CrossFit athlete. I do what I want to do, and what I want to do is I want to be strong at lifting as many different things in as many different ways, in as many different angles, in any weather, barefoot, shoes, without chalk, slippery hands, baby oil on my hands, with as many variation and variables at play as possible. I mean, there's an extent. You're not going to see me picking things up while balancing on a basketball. And I'm not talking about how regular deadlifts aren't real world strength. No, they are. But there's a certain extent. I'm not going to be lifting 500 pounds while balancing on a basketball. I just don't care. I guess that's a little too extreme. Something else I do is I do carries. I try to find some sort of carry, super ultra endurance type movement. So if it's arm day, like today, I'll carry. I can't do it today though. Life circumstances. I've made videos talking about that. What I'm talking about is what I want to do in ideal conditions. Right now, I can't do all that. A couple months ago, I was doing all that, but I like to do a carry variation. I have different objects. I had a big wooden box that my Titan Fitness slam balls came in, and I would like to put weights in it. So I think I worked up to 60 pounds. The box by itself was 15, so I put 45 pounds in it, and I would carry it for a mile without setting it down. A 60-pound box carry is no joke. It's as difficult as carrying a 100-pound sandbag, and I know that because I have it's actually a 105-pound pond rock bag. I got tired of sand leaking, so I put pond rocks in it from the store. They're on the same difficulty, just like the 80-pound Titan Fitness slam ball. That's just as hard as well. They're all on their same own playing field. I'll do that for arm day. Chest day, I'll do I think they call it shrimp crawls, where you're crawling with your back facing the ground, and pretty much like a reverse bear crawl almost. For legs, I would like to drag something or push something. since at work I'm doing a lot of pushing, I would prefer to drag. I would drag a 200-pound railroad tie for a mile. Had a rope through it, drilled some holes and put a rope through it, and I'd drag it for a mile. It took me like an hour and 16 minutes to pull a 200-pound railroad tie a mile. That's my record. My first time doing it was a bit slower than that, but in a 6-month period, doing it not often at all, I was able to decrease it by half an hour. So, for back, I would like to do a hex bar carry or a deadlift carry where I'm in a deadlift position, I walk with the bar. On hex bar and deadlift carry, I did 100 pounds for a mile without setting it down one time. That's my rule. I don't set it down. So I incorporate carries as well. But yeah, my sets, they're odd. Anyways, this video's been longer than I thought. I'm sorry. But this is something only I do. This is quite possibly my most useful video that you'll... So I never run into situations in real life where I struggle. I'm strong in everything. I'm very mobile, very flexible, very fast, have plenty of endurance. I'm never outdone in anything. Not even close. Never. So, I've met guys stronger than me. But overall, in terms of strength endurance, I guess, I've never met anyone that compares. So, I like to train for... I do this kind of private on my own. I like to train for MMA, wrestling, boxing. I do it kind of on my own because I don't want people to kind of see me in that element. That's just something I want to keep to myself for now. Who knows? Maybe I suck balls. Maybe your grandma could whoop my ass. Or who knows? Maybe I could out-wrestle Habib. We don't know. I don't know. And I prefer to keep it that way for a while. I kind of learned that with Ed Cohn. He talked about how he didn't know where he stood when he was deadlifting, so he didn't know. Like, he didn't have YouTube, none of that. And he just kept getting better. And when he actually went to a competition, he was like a world champion. So I'd rather not know where I stand, but I'm competing against myself. Right now, I'm not. I'm just working out just to maintain or try to regain a little bit of what I've lost when I can, which is not often, one time a week. But yeah, have a good day.